Hi, welcome to another episode of our weekly video audit series, Audits and Beats, where we audit websites for quick SEO, UX, and CRO wins. This is your host, Hamad Nafis, and in today's episode, we have got a very interesting startup that delivers milk and dairy products right at your doorstep in the UK. This is Modern Milkman, and it was ranked as the number 8 fastest Europe's fastest growing companies on FT Statista based on their revenue growth over the period 2019 to 2022. They also received a massive funding of like $50 million in 2022, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, let's get started and see what the Modern Milkman has in store for us. So we are on the homepage of the modernmilkman.co.uk. Let's take a quick look at it. Okay, join your local milk round. Mhm. I believe you just enter your postcode here and they will tell you if they deliver milk and the products to your neighborhood. So that's a really nice feature to have. Okay, great. 4-star reviews on Trustpilot, over 37K plus customers served. Nice. Sustainable, essential. Mhm. Okay, they also believe in sustainability, so sustainable packaging and practices, business practices, how it works. Order from fresh essentials until 8 p.m. Select up to 3 days delivery. Okay, and return your empties, reduce waste. A nice snippet telling you how the service works. What else do we have? How we go from farm to front door. This is a nice touch to build some relatability with the website visitors at a personal level. So this is like a personal story. What else? Okay, Instagram feed, sharing posts from their customers, excellent. Okay, this is a review. Repeat ordering is flexible. Find out. Okay, and this is the footer. Okay, so the first thing that I would point out here is this banner, free 15 milk hut for new customers, limited time only. So I believe like this should be a clickable banner, but when I'm clicking it, nothing shows up. So I guess that you should definitely make this make this clickable. This is the first suggestion or recommendation that I have for you. What else? This is the main navigation menu. Okay, I feel like you can add your main product categories in the main navigation menu. So you have listed the categories that you deal in, which are the milk, uh, vegan dairy products, bakery, fruit juice, milkshakes, cheese, essentials, etc. So you can add a few of them in this main navigation menu, or you can include them right under the our products drop-down menu. So this is another recommendation that I have for you. So this makes it easy for customers to find the different product categories that you offer. What else do we have? Okay, let's open their their register page. Okay, what else? What else do we need to look at? Okay, meanwhile, so let's quickly take a look at how this website looks on mobile. So let me open the mobile view via the inspect tool. Here you go, inspect. Okay, so this is the mobile view. Uh, the layout looks a little weird. Let me check on real mobile. This is how the website is showing. Okay, we go to the modernmilkman.co.uk. Okay, the website looks fine on mobile. It's just the inspect tool that is working weird because you have to remember that the inspect tool doesn't provide the accurate representation of how a website may look on mobile. It's just an emulator. So the website looks perfectly fine on mobile. This weird layout is only showing up in the inspect tool, so we will ignore that for now. Um, let's look at some other areas on mobile. Okay, let me take a look at the menu. I want the menu. I've always said that mobile menu should be visual. Okay. So right now we can see that the mobile menu is not actually visual. I would recommend them adding different subcategories or collection pages that the Milkman deals in with, and like adding visuals for those subcategories. Having like visuals really reduces the cognitive effort that is required when people are browsing or shopping on a website. So that can really help reduce the friction. So this is another recommendation that I have for you. To sum up so far, what I have recommended, first of all, this banner, this main banner should be clickable. Secondly, the second thing is that they need to have the products, the product pages, the collection pages listed on the main navigation menu or under the Our Products drop-down menu. So talking about this one in particular, let me close the mobile view because we don't need it anymore. This they can include the product collection pages in the drop-down or as a main category on this main navigation menu. My third recommendation was having incorporating visuals inside the mobile menu because that helps reduce the cognitive effort required when browsing or shopping on an online website, e-commerce store. Uh, what else? Let's take a look at how the robots file look like. Robots.txt file. Okay, so this is the robots.txt file. This is highly unoptimized because as you can see, there's nothing in there, absolutely nothing in there. So while we don't really know if it's causing any issues at the moment, but I'm pretty sure if your website size grows, this can definitely create index loading issues and crawl budget issues for the website. So this is something that I would definitely keep a check on. Another thing, okay, we open the the registration page. Okay, this is how the registration page looks like. First name, mobile number, where did you hear about us? Okay, so this is the page when you are basically signing up for the service. These are the fields, or this is the information that you have to provide to them. What I would suggest is like adding some testimonials and the key highlights of the service on this page. So, like for example, if they promote sustainable business practices, or if they believe in like for example, if they believe in sustainable packaging, that's something that they can mention here. They can also mention if the feed that is used for the cows is an organic feed. So that is also something that they can mention here. Apart from that, whatever USP, whatever service highlights they believe that sets their service apart from other services or something that might connect with their potential customers, they should definitely mention it here on this page, as well as add some testimonials because that would like fill the potential customers with confidence while they are signing up for the service. So that's another recommendation that I have for them. Okay, now let's close this page and let's take a look at what else do we have. Let's close this robots.txt file as well. Let's check one of their collection pages. Let's start with milk. Bakery also makes sense. Let's also check vegan. Essentials. Okay, so I have opened some of the collection pages. Let's take a look at them. This is the collection page for the milk products. Our milk is very core. Okay, support British farms. Okay, nice little description there. Good for one page SEO. Okay, these are the different subcategories that they have listed here. Okay, something that I would recommend for the milk collection page, especially, I believe they can create some more subcategories for this particular collection page. For example, they can divide their milk products categorize their milk products based on the farming method used for the cows. Likewise, they can categorize it based on the fat content, based on the size of the serving. So, for example, if I'm talking about farming method, it could be organic, grass-fed. Fat content could be like whole milk, semi-skim milk, skim milk. Size could be like 1 pint, 2 pint, 1 liter, 2 liter. So these are the different categories, subcategories that they can create for the milk collection page and link them from the main collection page here. So that's important SEO recommendation that I have for them. Okay, another one is this get ready with me. Uh, let's see what's get ready with me. By the way, that's my mom in the background, so know that. Okay, so get ready with me collection page is basically the essentials collection page. What I would say here is that they don't really need to be fancy with their collection name, and rather than using get ready with me, they should have just used essentials, dairy essentials, or food essentials for this particular collection. So yeah, that's my another recommendation to them. Let's check how the filters are working. British, gluten-free, GMO, organic, okay, vegetarian. Again, she's right there. But no. Okay, so vegetarian. Okay, so this is how the vegetarian filter looks in action. Okay, maybe why not create a separate category or collection page for your vegetarian milk products and have it again internally linked from there, because right now when I'm clicking on this particular filter, it's not really generating any new URL. And so if someone is searching for vegetarian milk, I don't know if that category even exists, but if someone is searching for vegetarian milk products, having that particular collection or having a dedicated URL will definitely help with the rankings. So this is another recommendation that I have for the Modern Milkman team. Let's look at their on-page SEO. Let me open the detail SEO extension. As I've previously said, detail SEO extension is a pretty handy tool to have, and you can check titles, descriptions, robots.txt file, the indexing status, and different meta tags, even schema through it. So this is one extension that you should always have on your devices. Okay. Okay, so we have a missing canonical. Again, they should use a self-canonical tag here. It's not compulsory, but it's classified as as a best practice. So it's better to have it rather than not have it at all. That's not something that will make a huge difference until or unless there is like cannibalization on your website. Okay, let's look at the headings. Okay, okay, what I would recommend here is like having these product names, semi-skim milk, whole milk, skim milk, formatted as H3s, because that will help boost their on-page SEO for this particular collection page. Right now, it's formatted as paragraph, so I would definitely change it to H3. What else do we have for this particular collection page? Okay, let's look at some others. This is the essentials page that we opened earlier. This is the bakery collection page. Okay, so they have some of, okay, so they have locally produced bakery products. I believe these are produced in-house, while these are branded, like they are basically selling these products as a retailer. Let's look at one of the local product pages. Let's open that. Okay, this is the vegan collection page. Is something that I'm really interested in is like I find that some of the products are appearing across different collection pages. So what I want to check now is this: if the URL to these product pages are the same, like if the URLs that they have used across these different collection pages for a particular product page is same, or they have different URLs for depending on how you reach a product page. So for example, if you're talking about the, let's say, auto fresh oat drink, let's open it. I think I saw it somewhere as well, maybe in the local milk category. Auto fresh oat drink. Yeah, here it is. Right. Auto fresh oat drink. Okay, let's open it from the milk collection page as well and compare the two URLs. When we open the auto fresh oat drink product page from the vegan collection page, the URL looks something like this: product slash vegan slash oat drink green cool top. And when we open it from the milk collection page, it's products slash milk slash oat drink green cool top. So as I suspected, the issue, one of the a big issue that they have here is like they have two different URLs for the same product page, and these could definitely be competing against each other. So what I would recommend is that using a standard URL and redirecting one to the other, and which one should they use as the standard URL? The one which is getting the most traffic, is performing better, is having higher query coverage, and they can check that through Google Search Console. Let me check if they have deployed any canonicals. DTLS extension. Yeah, so there's no canonical either. So I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure these two pages are competing against each other, and this could be a site-wide issue. Like this might not apply to this particular product only. Any product that appears across different collections on their website is likely to have different URLs based on how you land or reach on that reach that product page depending on your browsing path. Okay, so what else do we have? Okay, yeah, we opened some local bakery items, right? Let's check the local bakery item product pages. Okay, so this is one of the local bakery items. So wait a minute, is this a local item or is it a branded item? Oh, it's a local item. Okay, so interesting, no description here. Like even if I'm clicking on the description tab, nothing shows up. So is this issue common across all product pages, or is this just for the local product pages? Let's open another of the non-local product pages. Okay, they have opened. Yeah. So this product page has description on it, but the one with the local tag on it didn't have any product description. So I would recommend the team to run a quick check and make sure that product description is provided across all product pages. So yeah, this is my first recommendation with regards to product pages. Let's see if we can find anything else for the product pages. Uh, let's check one with product reviews. Do they have any product with product reviews? Might find something in the milk section because I believe that's the popular that's the popular uh, product category that's most sold on the website. Semi-skim milk red top. Let's check this one. Okay, no reviews here either. Let's take a look at some more products. Basically, I'm looking at a product page that has some reviews on it, and once we find that, we can definitely check the product schema if it is implemented correctly. Because if you have followed my last few audits, we noticed that there was a review object or review field missing from the product schema. So that is something that you should flag to your SU team. Let me open the view all products collection page and see if I can find something with reviews. Okay, so let's open one of the milk product pages from the all collection page and see if we can find the reviews that we are looking for. Okay, no reviews here either. Okay, I doubt that we would be able to find any product pages with reviews. So no point checking the product page schema for that. But instead, what I would recommend here is if the Modern Milkman team hasn't used any reviews on the product pages, they should definitely use them. Maybe use the Trustpilot reviews that their customers have dropped them for these specific product pages. If they believe that the reviews do not fit on the individual product pages, they can just post them on collection pages. Obviously, they won't be using the markup for that when they would be using the product reviews on the collection pages, but and like they would just simply add them to those collection pages, and they would act as a social proof. But if they can use them on product pages, those can serve as social proof as well as help with the improvement of product schema and when ranking for the rich snippets. So yeah, this is a recommendation that I have for the Modern Milkman product team with regards to the product page. What else? Mhm. Okay, this is a product page semi-skim milk. Mhm. Return for reuse, vegetarian, British. Okay, I like the fact how they have used these symbols or these tags to highlight the features of the product and their services. What I would add here is like they mentioned on the homepage, I'm pretty sure that the products are delivered by 7:30 a.m. The next day. Let me check that again. Go back to the product page, homepage, sorry. Okay, I think they mentioned it somewhere here. Yeah, here. We deliver by 7:30 a.m. up to 3 times a week. So it would be best if they can add that reminder on the product page as well, because customers might get confused that when the products will be delivered. So just so it's important to keep reminding them again and again. Don't expect them to remember the information that they found on some other page. So this is another addition that I would add. And this is another recommendation that I would recommend. Okay, let's take a look at how this product page looks on mobile. Okay, again, as I mentioned, that the layout doesn't appear right on the Inspect Mobile too, but it appears perfectly fine on mobile, so we will ignore the layout issues here. What I want to see is how does the buy box appear on mobile. So this is the buy box, and then they have to like scroll down to see the rest of the page. So yeah, one improvement that I would suggest for the buy box is like Same, these tags that they used here, they should push them up and move them into the buy box, because a buy box acts as an elevator pitch, and when someone lands on a product page, you want them to convince to buy from you within the first 3 seconds and above the fold. So yeah, adding these tags, these labels, icons to the buy box would definitely help with boosting the CRO. Okay, anything else? Okay, I noticed something weird here. Let me close the mobile view first. The URL appears as modernmilkman.co.uk/product/milk/semi-skim milk red top. What if I remove the milk from this URL? What happens to the page then? Okay, interesting. Removing the milk from the URL, the page got redirected to the all collections product page. This one, you see. Let me scroll up to make my point clearer. So as you can see, the modernmilkman.co.uk/products, that is the main collection page, and this one. These are the duplicate versions that are existing here. And when I remove the milk from the URL, the milk product page got redirected to the all collections page. So this is an issue that I would like to fix, because that way the all collections page can have multiple duplicate URLs, and this can definitely create cannibalization issues. Let's check on another of these products. Let's remove weekend from old drink green gold top and see if it gets redirected to the all collections product page. Yeah, the same. It's getting redirected to the all collections page. So this is a technical SEO issue that I would definitely prioritize and try to fix. What else? Let's go back to the product pages. Let's go back to the. Let's check this one out. Okay. Let's look at the source code here and see if we can find something interesting. Okay, this is the old drink green gold top product page source code. And something weird that I've noticed here is this instruction, bailout to client-side rendering. I wonder why they have implemented this. Like if it's server-side rendering, why they have mentioned this bailout to client-side rendering instruction in your view page source. So in the source code. So this is another thing that I would definitely discuss with the technical SEO. Okay, what else? Let's look at the X collection page and see if this bailout to client-side branding is this thing is implemented across all the product pages, or it's just at one specific category or one specific product page. So I've opened Send You Rich YogaX product page. Let's check out its source code, see if they have implemented client-side rendering. Source. Yeah, same here, bailout to client-side rendering. So yeah, it's a side-by issue, and I would definitely flag this to the technical SEO, whoever is responsible for that. Okay, one more thing that I noticed here that I want to check is this content that's appearing across different tabs. So when I click on a tab, the content changes. I want to check if this content is getting indexed, because sometimes what happens is like this content and the different tabs do not get indexed, and it might not be visible to Google, because at the end of the day, Google crawlers are not humans. They cannot interact with these buttons. So I want to make sure that the content that's placed under these tabs is viewable and indexable to Google crawlers. So yeah, let's do a site search. Commerce, for allergens, see. Let's see if this content is accessible to Google crawlers and if it is being indexed. Okay, so this page that we were looking at, sent you rich yolk legs, pardon my pronunciation, it's not indexed at all. Interesting. Let's check some other web pages and see if they are getting indexed or not. Let's close some of the tabs because it's getting too crowded here. Yeah, I don't need this one either. So I have opened the 6 large free range X product page to see if it's getting indexed or not. Let me use the site search operator for that site. Okay, this one is getting indexed. What about this one? Let's quickly run a site search for this as well. Okay, this one is getting indexed as well. So aside from Saint Huey, Rich Yokex, the other two accurate pages are getting indexed. I would recommend the team to check if all the important product pages are being indexed, because as we saw that one of these product pages were not being indexed, so it might be an issue with some other product pages as well. They can do that with Google Search Console. Like they can go to the index tab of Google Search Console and check if all the important pages are being indexed or not. And if they're not being indexed, then they will have to dig deeper that why they're not getting indexed and troubleshoot the issue. Okay, what else do we have here? I was checking if the tab content was getting indexed or not. Uh, let's look at one of these milk product pages. Let's open sterilized milk. Okay, this is the. Let's copy and paste this content and see if it's getting indexed or not. Site search. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, interesting. So the tab content is definitely not getting indexed. Whether this is a site-wide issue or is it an issue just on that particular product page that we just checked, we will have to dig deeper. And since I don't have much time and the audit has already ran quite long, I would definitely check this later and see if there are any issues with it. So with that, I would like to wrap up the audit, and until the next time, have a great day. Bye.